I think about death way too much. Um, don't really know how to explain the thoughts within my head, but it's not in a way where I think about ending my life or anything like that. It's just more so of a purpose thing. You know, life really is meaningless when you kind of sit back and think about it. Like, we work for all these years, we stress on how to get money, we stress about relationships, we stress about finances, and the fact that you can die at any time is it's just insane to me. And I found myself thinking about this every single day of my life. And honestly, I'm grateful for those thoughts because it is one of the biggest factors on why I chase the delusional things within my life. It kind of makes you live with no fear because you already know that we all have the same game over at the end of the day. But then it also gets really deep into my mind and it's pretty sad. We all have something we believe in. Even if you're an atheist, you have faith that God doesn't exist. We all believe in something, but none of us really know what's after this life. And we're all just betting on, what other people say at the end of the day. We don't really have proof of any of these things. And that is also such a futile thought. And, the more deep you think about it, the more sad it gets. You know, you love the people within your life, you interact with them, and to think that they can just be gone in an instant really sucks. These are the things that cross my mind when I think about death every day. And it almost makes me want to push away from people in my life because what if I build too much memories with this person? That's going to cause more pain to me, as selfish as that sounds. But this is the thing that crosses my mind when I think about death every single day of my life. And if you're seeing this on your recommended, maybe you relate to this in some way, and I hope it's not in a way where you want to end your own life, but if it's just in a way it is for me, where you're constantly just thinking and you're an overthinker and you're constantly just analyzing life and what it means and what it is and the purpose of it, then you truly understand what I mean. And people like us, we think about death every single day and it doesn't fear us anymore, but it also kind of hurts and also kind of just leaves a bunch of questions unanswered. But I think that's what makes life beautiful in certain aspects. If life was truly forever and it never had an end, what would be the point of doing all of these things? And when I mean all of these things, I'm speaking of things where it comes to leaving something good behind, changing people's lives around you. These are the things that matter more because life isn't forever. And another reason why I think about death all the time is because how short life is. Even if you do live to 70 years old or 80 or even 100 years old, bro, it's still gonna feel pretty quick. I'm currently only 20 years old and it's like the second middle school ended, bro. I just woke up and now I'm here. This shit is fucking scary, guys. Why is life so quick? Why is it going faster and faster the older that I get, bro? But I thank God. I do have a faith. I do believe in God. But sometimes I ask myself, do I only believe in God because of all the pain in this life? Do I only believe in God because of fear? Fear of the unknown, fear of uncertainty, fear of doubt, and questions that I honestly have to admit that I cannot answer. You know, the most bleeding question everyone asks, if God made everyone, who made God, right? I can't answer that. I can't. So why do I lean on God? Because I have nothing else. What else can I lean on? Myself? I die. I'm mortal. I'm not God. Can't lean on my parents, can't lean on my friends, can't lean on no one around me because we're all mortal. We all die. We're all imperfect creatures. And this is also some of the thoughts that cross my mind on a daily basis. And this is why every time I drift away from my faith, I always find my way back because I have no other hope. I'm not betting on anyone else or anything else. So that's why I don't fear death. Because if truly nothing comes after this, at least I lived a life with hope and gratitude and being grateful and being thankful and being charitable, loving others. I don't see anything wrong with religion. I look at it like these are people doing very good things. It could be more societal problems on why religion can be bad, but the core dynamic of just loving people, how could you be mad at that? And if I do all that just to still be wrong, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And these are some of the thoughts that cross my mind on a daily basis because I think about death a lot. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. At times, I kind of tell myself, don't focus on it. Enjoy life, right? Don't focus on death. But how could you not? I mean, think about it. You turn on the news, what do you see? Another person dead. You turn on your phone, Instagram, what do you see? Right? They flood our brains with these things. They flood our brains with the idea of death. They put into the movies, the shows, the books, everything. And we forget about it the moment those things are off, but I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. People like me, it kind of sticks with me, and it just sticks with me, bro. I don't know. Just keeping it real with you guys. I honestly just turned on the camera. I didn't really know what to talk about tonight. I said, you know what? I'm gonna make a video, and I thought about death right before I started recording it, and I was like, bingo, that's it. So I don't know. Hopefully you guys can relate. Maybe I'm crazy, or maybe there's a lot of people like me in this world, but I would love to hear it from you guys. So please comment down below if you guys have similar thoughts and things like that. Not really asking for your like or for a subscribe or anything, but I do want to see if there's other people like me in this world. So I appreciate you guys for watching and sticking to the end. If you stay to the end, let me know too in the comments. All right. Hope you guys have a blessed day. I'm out.